Hola guys, it's Queeney Kaur. I'm sorry. How is everybody? Everybody well? Everybody happy? I hope so. Don't look at my teeth. So, I say sorry a lot, I don't know why. I have no idea why. I do. Anyway, like I said, I do hope everybody is well. So, today's video, I'm still wearing the same t-shirt. Hook's looking at you. And if you don't know who this is, it's Colin O'Donoghue. He plays Hook on Once Upon a Time. Go check it out. Again, I don't get paid to say these things. It's naturally, generally how I feel. Anyway, saying that. Forget it. Okay, yeah. Okay, so today's video is about life. No, it's not actually titled life. It's importance of your life and in life. So basically, one of the days I'm actually doing my masters at the moment, and the university I've got no words for it. I'm not even going to say anything about this university. Maybe once I've actually managed to get my graduation-y, scrolly thing, I will tell you all about it. But until then, my lips are sealed. But yeah, anyway, so I'm doing my masters, and it's been a very, very interesting year, as masters are only a year in the UK. If you do it full-time, part-time, it could take up to 2 to 4 years or something like that. And I have to say the marking has been all over the place, or either it's my knowledge or their marking. I blame the marking, obviously. Not really. When I reflect on my own work, I'm just sitting there like, yeah, well, I was given it like a few months ago, and I took like, what, a week or two to complete it, so what can you really expect? So yeah, no, I agree, sometimes it is my own fault, hands down. But I was just, obviously, I recently got one of my marks back, and I was just sitting there like, this is awful. I actually even asked my friends, I was like, what's the pass mark, what's the fail mark? Is it, I wanted to make sure I had actually passed, because I was so close to failing. No, I mean, give or take, I wasn't that close to failing, but it was one of the lowest scores I've ever had in my life, and I was just like, am I really this bad? Am I really like no good? Am I no good, really? And I was actually very upset, and I know I get upset over these things, and I'm just sitting there like, how could this happen to me, really? And then throughout the day, it wasn't even really throughout the day, like a few minutes later, I was just getting out my iPad, and the news comes up on the iPad, and it was like, so-and-so has died, and I'm like, I don't know who this person is, I have no idea, but I'm just like, somebody's died, and I'm sitting here upset about a bad grade? Really? Really? Am I crazy? Like, life is just so not worth crying over spilt milk, really. It's so not worth getting upset about such minor things, honestly. Okay, yeah, I would be really upset if I failed this whole masters, but at the end of the day, it was slightly my fault as well, but also from the lack of help, anyway. But the fact is, people are losing their lives, and you're crying over a grade, for God's sake. It's really not worth it. It's honestly not worth it, because, I mean, really, what's really gonna happen? You don't get the best job, or I mean, you might actually have something else planned for you. I mean, your future might hold something else. Even if you don't have the grades, you might, end up getting some sort of training course still, and being able to still progress onto whatever you want to do. So, I mean, it's not all lost. And the fact is, people are losing their lives, and for myself or for anybody else to get upset over small little things, it's not worth it, honestly. There is so much more to life than small things. I mean, for example, getting haldi or turmeric, I think they call it something like that. Haldi is what Indians call it, and I think it's called turmeric. Turmeric. On your clothes, for example. It doesn't really bother me as much. I try not to get it on my clothes, though, but for example, if somebody got it on their clothes and they're like, "Oh my God, I got it on my favorite dress." That's somebody crying, right? Why are you getting upset? Just clean it off. I know, I get it, it's hard to clean off. It's not impossible, though. Your life isn't over. Go get another dress, for God's sake. Just put things into perspective, rather than, like the saying goes, rather than crying over spilt milk. Just get on with it. Just not get on with it, but I mean, come on, I do understand. It's a very emotional time for somebody sometimes, Some people do take it particularly hard. I suppose I've managed to bounce back from my things, but that's only because on that day there was 3 deaths I heard about, and I was just like, I have my life. I'm happy. I am grateful for that, honestly. I have my parents, I have my family around me, and they're all living. I have to be happy for that. I've got some cute nieces and nephews, and they're adorable, and it's great. I mean, obviously it got me thinking about death. Great topic, but it got me thinking about my grandma's death. So I think it's just been under a year now. It's coming up to a year of her death. But I mean, she lived a good life. She lived a decent life, but I do wonder if there are things that she would have liked to have done. Obviously you won't get your regrets and stuff, but it's a very, I don't know how to say it, strange feeling. One day somebody's there, the next day they're out of your life, and it's weird how quick it happens, how unexpected these things are, but the fact is, these things are unexpected and they're going to happen. You just need to learn how to deal with it, and to learn to pick yourself back up and say, you've got your life, you've got your lungs are working, your heart's pumping, your life is still there. Go do something with it. Go do some good with it, rather than, I don't know, going to drugs or alcohol, food. Do something good with your life. Even if you make one person's life happier, or you make a difference to one person, it's better than doing nothing at all with your life. So anyway, that's the message for today. Don't take things too personally. Take it on the chin, as the saying goes. I don't know why the chin, but honestly, just take it as it comes. Don't stress over the small things. To me, I mean, yeah, to me they might be small, or to somebody else they might be small. To you, they might be big, but look at it in the bigger context. You've got, if you've got your family and everything you love around you and your life, that's better than a bad grade, honestly. So guys, keep strong, keep fighting. Every day is a fight. Keep that fight up. Boom, 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 bum, 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 bum. But yeah, keep it going. You know, I'm here if you need me. I'm just a call away. No, I'm really not. Email me if you need to. Drop me a comment below. Subscribe. Like this video. No, honestly, do what you want, but just stay happy, honestly. And if you need ways to keep happy, Google them. Google's the answer to everything. So guys, take care, stay happy, stay healthy, stay happy, stay healthy, stay wise. It's time for me to knock out. Don't ask me why I've got all these fighting references. Yeah, anyway, from Hook and me. Bye bye. Queeney Kaur. Oh.